Well, the great Indian summer has finally kicked in, and with the temperatures slowly rising past the 40-degree mark, the one thing you need to get checked in your car is your air conditioning. Take it out to your mechanic, tell him to go through the system, clean it up, get the vents cleaned out, make sure that the blowers are running well, and top up the liquids if you need to, because it's going to be a hot summer and you want to stay cool while you drive around. This week on MotorScribes Dispatches, we take a look at a 1000 bhp truck designed for racing by Tata Motors, a rather shiny Royal Enfield Bullet, the upcoming India Baja 2017 race event, and how to go about model car photography. We also have news on the updated Force Motors Gurkha. The fourth season of the Tata T1 Truck Racing Championship took place at the Budh International Circuit last week, and over there the company unveiled a 1040 HP racing truck. That thing has a 12-liter engine. It's a diesel engine made by Cummins, churns out 3,500 Newton meters of torque, and it can go from 0 to 100 miles an hour in 10.1 seconds. That's 0 to 167 kilometers an hour in that speed. Pretty insane. What Tata intends to do with this truck, we aren't too sure, but we do feel that they just might make their debut in the European Truck Racing Series. Force Motors has come out with their updated Gurkha range. They've got the 3-door variant, which is known as the Explorer, and the 5-door variant, which is called the Expedition. It looks more and more like the G-Wagon now, and considering that it runs an age-old Mercedes-derived OM 616 engine, we think that whole family look just might work for the Gurkha now. What does Force Motors intend to do with this? Well, it is a very capable off-roader, and hopefully they can make a bigger mark in the market with it now. A talented young MotorScribes fan, Rahul Matre, shared his passion for model car photography with us. He started off with it being just a hobby, where he set out with his cell phone camera and started clicking his model car collection at home. He's come a long way since then, invested in some nice equipment, including a high-end DSLR, and he's taken his model car photography to a whole different level. Here, take a look. I visited the Heritage Transport Museum recently, and amongst everything on display, what really caught my attention was a crystal-encrusted Royal Enfield Bullet. What the little sign next to the bike said was that this was a tribute to the Royal Enfield Bullet, which has now gone on to become an iconic cult brand because of the love and affection that enthusiasts have showered on it. The crystals are there to portray that love and affection. Leaving everything aside, that's one shiny bullet. Northern Motorsport has tied up with Amori Sports Association, the promoters of the Dakar Rally, to create an event in India which will work as a feeder series to the Dakar. Known as the Indian Baja, this event is a 3-day race that's going to be held out near Jaisalmer between the 7th to the 9th of April, and the winners will get a free ticket to the Dakar later this year. Now that's something, and that's taking motorsport to a whole new level in the country. And from us to you this week, that's MotorScribes Dispatches.